He is stuck on these windmills, which aren't even windmills, by the way. They're wind turbines, and whales. He wants to kill the sharks and save the whales and get rid of all the windmills. Played all the hits today.
The windmills are driving the whales crazy.
He would know. But most of all, he's still very upset about the water pressure at his house.
They also want to go back, and they have already started that.
Did you hear about Trump's latest real estate idea? He's not eyeing another golf course or luxury hotel. This time, he's setting his sights on an entire country, Greenland. Now, before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Did you know that over 98% of viewers enjoy our videos without subscribing? It's free and helps us bring you more content. If you've subscribed, thank you so much for your support. But wait, there's more. While Trump's playing Monopoly Arctic Edition, Elon Musk is overstaying his welcome at Mar-a-Lago, and Mark Zuckerberg's turned into Trump's new bestie. It's like a weird episode of The Real Housewives of Silicon Valley, but with more hairspray and Twitter rants. Well, folks, it looks like our favorite headline-grabbing real estate tycoon is at it again. Remember when Trump tried to buy Greenland back in 2019? Yeah, that wasn't just a fever dream. It really happened. And now, like a dog with a frozen bone, he's still not letting go of this icy obsession. Picture this. Imagine Trump in a parka enthusiastically pitching Greenland as the next great frontier for innovation. It's like he's playing Monopoly with actual countries. But why Greenland? Is he planning to build the world's first golf course on a glacier? Or maybe he's just tired of his Mar-a-Lago tan and wants to try out a more frosty look?
It goes drip, drip, drip.
What a drip. I mean, really. Played all the hits today.
The windmills are driving the whales crazy.
He would know. But the Dalai Lama did manage to exit the spotlight today on this uplifting note.
But let's get real for a second. Greenland isn't just a giant ice cube floating in the ocean. It's got some serious strategic value. It's smack dab between the Arctic and North Atlantic Oceans, which is pretty darn important for military and economic reasons. Plus, it's got a treasure trove of natural resources hidden under all that ice. Trump's probably drooling over the thought of all those minerals and potential oil reserves. Who needs a Trump Tower when you can have a whole island, right? Now, you might be wondering what Greenland thinks about all this. Are they packing their bags and practicing their "you're fired" impressions? Not quite. Greenland's Prime Minister Mute Egede basically told Trump to take a chill pill. In his words, "Greenland is ours. We are not for sale and will never be for sale." Ouch, that's gotta sting more than a polar bear's bite. And let's not forget Denmark's reaction. Their prime minister called Trump's idea absurd and reminded him that we're not living in the 1800s anymore. You can't just buy and sell countries like they're properties on a monopoly board. Sorry, Donnie, no get out of jail free card for you this time. Well, folks, it looks like Mar-a-Lago has turned into the world's fanciest frat house. Who would have guessed that Elon Musk, the visionary behind Mars colonization, would become a frequent guest at Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate? It's like a billionaire brainstorming session with a touch of reality TV drama. Apparently, Elon's frequent visits to Mar-a-Lago have sparked chatter about a blossoming tech mogul real estate mogul alliance. Maybe he's leaving more than just ideas behind. Can you imagine Trump tripping over a SpaceX thruster on his way to the toilet? Talk about a rude awakening. But the real drama is happening in front of the TV. Picture this: Trump and Elon fighting over the remote like an old married couple. But Donnie, we've watched The Apprentice reruns 3 times this week.
He is stuck on these windmills, which aren't even windmills, by the way. They're wind turbines, and whales. He wants to kill the sharks and save the whales and get rid of all the windmills.
When you buy a faucet, no water comes out because they want to preserve. Even in areas that have so much water, you don't know what to do. It's called rain. It comes down from. And I'll just say it again. If this deal's not done with the people representing our nation.
Well, Elon, if I have to sit through another documentary about Mars, I'm gonna lose it. It's enough to make you wonder if this is all just an elaborate scheme to get Trump interested in space exploration. Now, you might be wondering why Elon's playing house with Trump in the first place. Some folks are speculating that he's trying to score a free trip to Greenland. Maybe he heard about Trump's obsession with buying the icy island and thought, hey, that sounds like a great place to test my new cold-resistant rockets. Or maybe he's just trying to save on rent. Times are tough, even for billionaires, right? But it seems like Trump's patience is wearing thinner than his comb-over. According to New York Times reporter Maggie Haberman, Trump's been complaining about Musk hanging around his house too much. It's like having that one friend who never gets the hint that it's time to go home after a party. Except in this case, the party's been going on for weeks, and the host is getting grumpier by the minute. Well, folks, it looks like Mark Zuckerberg's got a new crush, and his name rhymes with rump. The Facebook founder's gone full fanboy for our ex-president, and we're all left wondering if MAGA hoodies are gonna be the next big thing in the metaverse. Zuckerberg's latest announcement is making waves, as he reconsiders platform restrictions on controversial topics. Why? Because apparently they're just not cool enough for the cool kids table anymore. It's like Zuck's trying to slide into Trump's DMs, but instead of a witty pickup line, he's offering up Facebook as a playground for all sorts of wacky ideas. But hold on to your tinfoil hats, cause it gets better. Zuckerberg's making big changes, with fact checkers taking a back seat to his new approach. Looks like truth is so last season in Zuck's world. Can you imagine him practicing his Trump impression in the mirror? We're gonna build a firewall, and MySpace will pay for it.
But most of all, he's still very upset about the water pressure at his house.
They also want to go back, and they have already started that. By the time I get to office, all hell is going to break out. Thank you very much. And they want to do no water comes out of the shower.
Now, you might be wondering why Zuckerberg's suddenly acting like Trump's #1 fan. Is he scared of being left out of the billionaire boys club? Maybe he's worried about getting uninvited from the next gold-plated toilet unveiling at Mar-a-Lago. Whatever the reason, it's clear that Zuck's ready to let Facebook become a free-for-all of alternative facts and spicy takes. But here's the kicker, not everyone's thrilled about Zuckerberg's new bromance with Trump. Some experts are raising concerns that these changes could lead to challenges in managing accurate information on the platform. Those over-the-top conspiracy posts on social media, they might just have competition in the new era of online free expression. Well, folks, it looks like our favorite trio of billionaire besties is at it again. Trump's living his best life, trying to buy countries like their properties in Monopoly and kicking out his tech bro roomies. But here's the kicker. While Donnie's playing real estate tycoon, Zuckerberg's busy turning Facebook into a political playground. Get this, 70% of Americans think social media's got its fingers all up in our political pie. And Zuckerberg, he's like, hold my beer. He's scrapping fact checkers faster than Trump can tweet fake news. So next time you're scrolling through your feed, remember, the truth is whatever Mark and Donald say it is. How's that for a friend request? Stay tuned for the next episode of Keeping Up with the Billionaires. Will Trump make Greenland his next big pitch? Will Elon take his ideas to the moon? And how will Zuckerberg's decisions shape the future of social media? Only time will tell, folks.